Hey, what's up, guys? And before we get started with today's video, I do want to um, talk about something that has happened in my local railroading preservation scene and whatnot. In the early morning hours of January 10th, 2025, the local railroad museum out where I live, the National Museum of Transportation in Kirkwood, Missouri, was vandalized. The equipment, specifically two streetcars, was spray painted and graffitied on, and will take about close to about $20,000 to restore it back to the way it looked prior to the vandalism. As such, I have linked in the description below the museum's webpage to donate to them. So, and it will be linked at the end of the video as well in in the end title card. So just be aware of that. Aside from that, this honestly pisses me off to no degree, because this kind of thing happens all the time in modern railroading with the modern freight cars, but you just don't see it very often with preservation equipment. And when you do, it's really bad. Local police departments were called, of course, for the museum. The museum had been closed for a few days, so it didn't get announced until January 22nd. But the police are investigating it as we speak. I am not directly involved with this at all. I just want to share the information of the donations that you can go to the National Museum of Transportation in Kirkwood, Missouri, just to let you guys know again. As for the videos, we will continue with the videos as planned, and I probably will do a dedicated video about this and something special for the museum in the next couple of months. Once the weather warms up, I hope to actually get out to the museum and record some videos out there. As for the footage you're seeing right now on screen, that is actually from the museum. I have actually taken some videos of the museum back when I traveled there the last couple of years. I go there every year, so it's not a big deal. But again, if you have any money to spare, donate to the Museum of Transportation and help with the restoration of that equipment. They will definitely be able to use that to restore these two streetcars and get them back on the rails again. These streetcars do run, and through this footage you probably have seen already, they do run every now and again on a small loop of track up on the upper area of the museum. And to see these things vandalized and just in bad, this is just painful. So with that said, again, please donate to the museum. It's going to be linked in the description below, and it's going to be linked at the end title card once I get when the video's over. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and let's get started with the video. Well, I said I would operate the sentries, and I'm gonna live up to that promise. So let's get started, shall we? What's up, guys? Shadow Steel here, and welcome to another episode of Railworks Sundays. So I'm having a fit with the fucking light. There we go. There we go. So welcome to another episode of Railworks Sundays. We're on Feather River Canyon, the enhanced version of the route, as we operate our Century locomotives, our ALCO Centuries. This is the first time I've actually run a diesel workshop product on my videos. So let's see about this. Just a rear number board, front class lights, rear class lights, platform lights. There should be gauge lights somewhere. I need gauge lights. I swear to God. Well, let's turn the wipers on so I can actually see here. Or actually clean the windows off here. We've got light snow. We've got some weather coming in, so... So the snow has, in theory, cleared up a little bit in real life. Well, actually, it's already clear. It's warming up as of this video's release, so... Weird. There is no... Interesting. Whatever. We should get the clear soon. Yeah, we got the clear. I love that horn. Horn reminds me of the one from Unstoppable. So we got that opened. Open her up a little bit. Make sure we're not going to roll back here. Shouldn't. 0.8% grade. Wait for it to charge. There he goes. That was the train we were going through. Alright, we got moving. We've got quite the consist behind us, honestly. I just noticed that. Get her moving. There should be other views in this cab here. Anyway. There's a couple. There's a couple. So, yeah, we are operating the ALCO Sentry locomotives, honestly. So, they are quite a unique locomotive. Now, here's a word of note for these locomotives in particular. There are other variations of these same locomotives that are available on Diesel Workshop's own site. And these ones in particular are not available on their websites. At least not since I last checked. That's because a lot of it is on Steam now. These are available on Steam. I will link in the description below the locomotives you can get. I should probably start doing that from now on to kind of get you guys like something to, like, if you really want to play around with the stuff that I play it with, it's probably best to do that. So, little drive-through windows here, little order window. I don't know what they're called exactly, but anyway. All right, that's off. Should be a way to turn on the beacon. I want to turn on the beacon. Got the headlight on. That's good. Keep the speed. Oh, we can go 25. We're good. Is there a beacon light somewhere? What's all that? I think these are all fuses. I don't think those are anything to mess around with. What's that? No. Yeah, I don't see a light. There's not a switch for the beacon, I don't think. Well, that's disappointing. I kind of figured, but not a big deal. And the conductor suit. This is one of those interesting things about this route. The Feather River Canyon in general. When you're in the winter scenario, in winter, there's a handful of areas. Oh, is that new? I guess. Alright, cut down the throttle a bit. Got another signal coming up here. The route itself was the original route. I've run the original route on the channel before, long ago. Probably should redo a couple of those scenarios and stuff like that. Because I got a scenario pack for the enhanced pack, and I think one of them actually deals with the California Zephyr, which is what I was running last time on the Feather River Canyon. So it was just one of those things where, like, at the end of the day, when it's in winter, the area just before you start getting into the canyon doesn't collect snow, but when you get up further into the mountains, it starts collecting snow, which is weird. But you know, I guess that's California for you. Moving here. We need to make sure we're clear the once we get clear the siding, we should be able to pick up speed here a little bit. I got a signal up there. What's that signal? We got it clear. We got the high green. Got the high green out there. We're going out to 16 miles. Passing siding. Is that a stop? Yeah, it's stopping. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop at multiple sidings here. Gotcha. Old track. Milepost 20. We're going over the bridge here. I think this was a cutoff originally because that I think was the original main over there. And then this was the updated main. Because I had to go over a dam or something. Like they filled up a reservoir that covered up a lot of the track. So, not mistaken or something. So we're making a couple stops, honestly, which is nice. Gives you a bit of action here. There's the old tunnel. Let's go into map view here real quick. So that's where we're stopping. We're down here. That's the original route right there. We're going to try and maintain our points here for once. Yeah, we can go 50. Let's open her up. Kind of a good sounding locomotive here, I gotta admit. Sounds very... What the... Oh, okay. Sounds like a very beat up locomotive, but at the same time, these are Burlington Northern locomotives here. So... Oh, wow. That's peaking. Huh. I'm noticing on the recording here that the audio is peaking a little bit on the on there. Let me see if I can turn that down a little bit. I'm going to turn it down by about 5. Live editing here, boys. That'll do. Right there. That should keep it nice and quiet. Or at least some decency. The audio in the game is loud. I actually had to turn it down myself to actually get this going here. We're about 29 miles per hour. We're going uphill, though. Should keep an eye on the speed here. With the high green, got a high green. A horseshoe is going around a curve here. Man, the amount of power behind it. What the hell? I just noticed that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locomotives on the point here. Yeesh, that's impressive. That's impressive. And there's the other locomotive from the pack. It's the Seattle, Spokane, Washington locomotive. So. We're on a 1% grade here, so not too bad in terms of our speed. We'll probably have to slow down once we get to the canyon itself. It feels like we're going straight up, too. It doesn't feel right like this. With the limited view in the cab and everything. Like, that's creepy to me. Climbing. About 32 miles an hour right here, so that's good. So we are stopping over there at about 14 miles. So that'll probably be about midway point there. 15. Okay, I see now. Yeah. Alright, that should be good. What the hell are they doing? Let's just see on the corner. I wonder if that's even showing up on video, is it? Oh, it's not. Okay. The Steam overlay is kind of showing me that somebody's logging into a game repeatedly. I was like, what the hell are they doing? One of my Steam friends. I'm glad it doesn't show up on the videos, honestly. I need to make sure that doesn't occur, though. Like, in the future. Because some of the games just don't like to record like that. Alright, we're climbing up the hill. We definitely need to get a thumbnail shot soon. But I think I'm going to wait on that until we get about closer into the line. I did mention this is the Feather River Canyon Enhanced variation of the route, so it's a little bit more quote-unquote enhanced and has a bit more trackage. But, you know, I haven't seen much. I haven't messed around with it too much, so. Okay. What milepost is this? This is a milepost. 213. 213. Here's a siding over here. With a huge embankment. What the hell? Man, that's quite the embankment, boy. A little further down here. There's a bridge here. Trying to get a good shot for the thumbnail. I think this will do it right here. Depends on what track I'm going to be on, though. What track am I going to be on? Oh, the inner track. Okay, got it. Fair enough. Jesus Christ, we're flying. So what I'm going to do... Okay, probably about here. Kind of looks ridiculous with the snow and everything. Get a good shot. Maybe not here. Maybe. I don't know. Going 35 now. Gotta be careful. Now, technically, this is Western Pacific Territory, which is Union Pacific Territory, but I believe they did have a lease agreement. They still do with BNSF, which is the railroad that took over for the, that will do. Oh, did I get it? I don't think I got it. Back it up. There's a signal back here. That'll work, I guess. I don't know if I got the first shot, honestly. What's the signal up there? Looks like a clear. That's a clear. I always press up, like, assign the F1 HUD just to get to that, like, to make sure I... What the hell? It's still clipping a bit. It is still clipping. A little too close to the mic, too. Let me cut that audio down a bit. There we go. Right about there. That'll do. It's not as clipping. It's not clipping as bad now. It shouldn't, anyway. I like how it's just like... To do... Like, I need to make sure that the game audio is doing working correctly. So, going about 40 miles an hour now. We're still going up grade, which is nice. But we need to maintain our speed when we get to a certain point here. And ordering the little windows back there. The windows right there. We're good. How much further we got? About 10 miles out. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're recording for 14 minutes already, so... It should be correct. Yeah, that's correct. I have to mess around with the audio when I do the editing to see what I have to do here. Because I might have to re-record this whole thing, honestly. We are traveling at 39.1. Keeping an eye on the speed is going to be key here. Now, you can see that there's a little bit of... It looks like it's a little bit frozen on the ground there. Holy crap. See the train off in the distance there. Wow, we are long. We're squealing around this corner here. Track speed should be about 15 to 20 when we get up there. So, like into the tunnels and stuff. So we should be good. 4246, eh? And that's locomotive number 101 behind... No, 301. 301. Got it. Trying to figure out what numbers they are back there. Alright. Oh, we're slowing down now. That must mean we're on a steeper gradient than we're normally at. Okay, yeah, we're slowing down. The whole train's on a 1% grade, so that's not too bad. If I can maintain speed here, that'd be great. Brakes are not applied or anything like that. We just need to maintain our speed. About 11 miles. Officially about, it says, yeah, 10.5 miles. Okay, we're good. Got another signal coming up here. Got the high green. What was the scenario called again? Up and down. Right, gotcha. It'll be interesting, to say the least. So, yeah, we're slowing down quite a bit here. Maybe it's because I'm running hot and heavy. No, we're doing okay here. No wheel slipping, though, which is good. What's that? Is that the selector? Yeah, that's the selector. Oh, I need to turn that on to actually turn the dynamics on. I bet. Okay, gotcha. This is going to be interesting. I think, essentially, we should be going all the way to the end of the route, which will be an end-to-end journey. We got about 30 miles to go before the end of the route. So that's the end, right? Yeah. Oh, Merlin. Merlin? The wizard? Yeah, we're on a 1% grade. The train's kind of chugging along here. Yeah, dear God. Oh, you can see the snow on the top of the mountains up there. Just barely. So we're getting into snow territory here as we climb the grade. You can even see that the weather has kind of gotten a little darker here, too. That's pretty cool. Weather getting kind of dark and everything. Is there a way to turn the windshield wiper? No, I don't need to do that much. We're good. Windshield wipers. About 9.5 miles. I just get self-conscious of like, where am I? It's getting dark. We're climbing the grade. We're about 35 miles an hour now. We're at a, we're still on a 1% grade, but we're doing okay. What the hell? Oh, it's a bridge. Okay. What's this bridge about? It's a road. Dirt road. But it's a road. Alright. That should be, it should be further down the line, right? How far do we go? Holy crap. Where's that tunnel? There's like a tunnel that kind of just, that kind of shows off where the train goes, but I don't see it. Like there's a tunnel that significantly shows where, when it kind of shows off the transition between the two. Let me see. We're right here. And our first destination is right up here. So we're stopping at the siding there. I'm assuming we're going to be like coming through a tunnel somewhere around here. There's that. Get to the main there. Going up the grade here. Should be good. Looks like we're holding steady about 35, which is good. Getting some speed here. I kind of like the number boards. They actually look nice in the dark, like kind of lighting wise and everything. Yeah, you can see that, start to see that the weather's changing. I just noticed that the weather's actually getting strong. Like, the weather's getting darker and kind of gloomier. Actually, that's kind of cool. No horn action, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's fair. Mike is still tracking quite nicely. Yeah, I got a couple comments lately on the last video, complimenting on the mic and everything. That was on Railroads Online. If you guys are here mainly through the Railroads Online content, thank you guys for actually clicking on these videos. I don't normally get a lot of views on the Railworks Sundays stuff, but this is kind of a staple of the channel. This is kind of something that's been going on for the better part of 10 years now, quite literally. The channel officially got its start. Officially was actually February 2015 is when I first got my start on the channel on YouTube as a hobby, and then eventually it just became its own. It just kind of morphed into what it is now. Used to be kind of like this. I was making some like interesting things. I do have plans for future content. Okay, there's the snow up there. You can see it. So we're coming up to the area where there's snow on the ground. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, like there was a time, like one of the very first videos on my channel, which is no longer available. I took it down a long time ago. It was a video featuring the oh god, it was Trains 12 on Trains 12, which was a video on the N&W line, whatever it was called, and it was a just basically rail fanning the 587 on one of its trip, like on a fictional trip throughout that line. I forgot what the route was called exactly, but it was something. It was basically one of these things where it's like, yeah, we're gonna do that. So, got the high green out there. I do plan on doing a kind of recreation similar to that on another route for Trains 22. So I do have plans for a special video kind of detailing that. And got a lot of other things I'm doing here, so. Yeah, I got lots of plans for 2025 because not only did I reach 1,000 subscribers this year, like I'm very shocked that I was even able to do that after 10 years. Now it's just a steady climb to the next milestone, which I guess would be 2,000 subscribers. But I don't even think I don't put high hopes on my subscriber count usually. I just it's one of those things where like, okay, I get the next milestone. Like I don't see it as a career. Never did, never will. YouTube has never been a career type thing for me, and it's never been a long-term goal. I always viewed it as being a sort of a hobby, which is what you should do with any sort of like thing like YouTube, where things can be fickle. I did enable things like super chats and memberships when I reached 500 subscribers or something like that, but I was like, yeah, if they want to do it, that's fine. I don't intend to force people to do that. So I never really made memberships because I was never going to add stuff to it. And the super chats are just there because just in case somebody wants to share something, like give me like a super chat or something. And I've been thinking about doing live streaming on occasion, but I don't really have anything I would play for a live stream. And even then, it's like, it's not a big deal. But yeah, there's a lot of things I've been doing over the years. That's like, oh, we're at 40 miles an hour now, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. I just panicked there and hit the throttle down. Yeah, just like all these subscribers that have been popping up as of late, like it's quite a surprise, honestly. We've been recording for 23 minutes, so it's not too bad. And we got the snow coming up there. There's the mountain range that we're going to. We kind of slowed ourselves down a little bit, but actually maintaining speed is pretty good. Oh, I see now. So when we're on the sidings, we kind of slow down a little bit. And these locomotives, like I will say, the sentries are very interesting. If you don't handle them right, you kind of get a little bit of... It's a little tricky to operate these things, or at least from my point of view. I've never really operated these things long term. I did one scenario with them, and it's like, okay, that's pretty decent. And then I just kind of forgot about them for the most part. Holy crap, we're bouncing around. I guess that means that the track was not perfect, laid pretty well. Because when you get a bounce when you go through a super elevated curve, it usually means that the track is not blended right. Oh shit. I probably should have blown for the crossing there. At least I got the 14L, but it's not 20 seconds with warning. Holy hell. It's a good thing I turned down the audio on the headset itself so I can actually hear what I'm saying. These things are loud. Let's see if there's another crossing up here. I might be able to get a good shot on the sound of the horn here, but I don't have hope. Is there? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, right about here. Looks like there'll be another bridge up there, or another fill or something. Man, they put a lot of fills out here. How about, well, that's quite, oh, how long do we got? We got 4 miles to go. 4 3/4. Interesting. So we're not far. We need to make sure we're not in the signal block, of course. So ETA, yeah, we're doing okay. I think that'll be probably the first part, because I think what I'm gonna have to do, because this scenario is supposed to be about 105 minutes long. It's a long scenario. I'm gonna try and do the whole thing on one video, and then kind of split it up, like so on from there. But it's an hour long, so it shouldn't be too, like, it's effectively an hour long, a little bit more than that. Maybe, actually, it's almost 2 hours long now that I think about it. So maybe I will split it up in a couple parts, actually. It's not great, but not bad either. Only about 41. Yeah, we're slowing down now again. I figured as much. About 1. So the 1% gray is when we get bit. So that's interesting. Alright. Trying to keep these. Well, this video can be longer if it needs to. Got the radio there. I like that. I like the looks of the radio there. Alright, now hopefully we get into the snow territory. I'm sick of looking at grass with the snow falling and everything. I want snow. I came in for snow. Is that the... Yeah, we're about 3 miles out. 3.5 miles out. So we need to get ready to stop here. I'll slow her down here. With probably an approach here. At this next signal. Probably either an approach or a... Yeah, there it is. Holy... 35. Alright, that's a 35 limit coming up there. We need to make sure we apply the brakes when we get into the siding there, because we need to stop before we spad through the signal here. Don't want to do that again. Especially with the... No, I have run a... I just realized I did run a Diesel Works locomotive in the game. Slow her down, slow her down. I'm going to notch it down to 50%. Oh, is this the tunnel? It looks like it. 56, 36. You can see the speed change up there, so we should be good. The goal is right now is to finish the scenario and actually keep a decent amount of points here. Yeah, we got an approach. Oh, that's a high green. High green. Okay. Oh, yep, you hear the birds. Boards. Got some birds out there. Alright, there's the tunnel. Alright, cut down the speed a little bit more. So we're coming up to the 35 here. There we go. And there's the tunnel. We're coming up to the tunnel here. Which in theory should be where we transition here to snow. Alright. Yep, 35. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let the hill coast us down. Just kind of slow us down. There's some snow. And some snow here. This is like how it's random patches too. Look, that's smart. Coming up to the tunnel. First tunnel. And then we got a... Where's the stop? Behind me, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. 2 miles out. Inside out, 2 miles away. It's not as bad as that. Oh my god. The amount of bouncing I'm doing here. Okay, we got a 20 coming up here, so we need to slow down even further. Hit N. What does N do? Okay. Alright, there we go. Let some cab for a second. I need to make sure my lights are on. Yeah, they're on. Can't see a damn thing in here. Turn the lights on. There we go. Okay. I'm going to let it coast down to about 20 miles an hour to get into the siding here. And we're going to stop there for a little bit. I guess to wait for another freight to pass? I guess that's the plan. Coming out of the tunnel here. This should be the transition point to the snow. Or at least most of it. It looks mostly. Yeah, looks like it. 25. I'm doing okay. Maybe I don't need the brakes. Do I need the brakes yet? Not yet. Looks like we're slowing down now. Well, maybe a little bit. Little bit of brakes. There we go. Release the brakes. Tap on the brakes. It should be fine. Get some horn action there. We're going to go through here. We're going to stop at the very end of the siding, it looks like. We're slowing. Not too much. Yeah, we're on a 1%. So nearly a 1% here. About 50% hold to us. Nope, wrong button. I wanted to run out and catch the... Let's see what we're doing up here. 18.8. Looks like, from the looks of it, yeah, we're going to be holding here, and looks like there's a clear for another train. Okay. Put the bell off here, so we can go about our way. So we're holding in the hole. We're being stuck in the hole here. About 32 minutes in the recording here. Oh, I still got the lights on, don't I? Click. There you go. I don't know where the gauge lights are. Where are they? That's the sander. That's the bell. Let's cut the throttle off there. Oh, is that the gauge lights? Nope. Ah, that's it. Yep, gauge lights are on now. I didn't even see that. Should have read. Hear the radio going off there. Radio's a bit quiet, but it's not bad. Alright. We need to maintain our speed. Probably a little bit. Alright, we're doing okay here. Kind of making some progress here. There's a car up there. Oh, a truck. Okay. Get down the throttle a bit. Coming up to the end of the siding here. Where are we? Where's the... Oh, the end of the train's still not coming out of the tunnel yet. Tunnel. Gonna keep the speed out there a little bit. There he is. There's the caboose. There's caboose. Tail end Charlie. Okay, coming out. Once he gets clear of the block back there, I'll probably have to hold the whole train in the siding here. There we go. A couple notches on the throttle should do it. Yeah, that's number 301 right there. Is there another train coming this way? Should be. Oh yeah, he's coming this way. It's Northern Pacific freight by the looks of it. I don't know. At least get some action here. In fact, I'm going to head out to the signal here. They should be pretty close. There we go. Because he's now in the block, so it's in the block. So what we're going to do, hear him. Put the throttle down. Yeah, we're in the block there. Okay, we can stop wherever we need to, so. Don't let it coast here. We don't want to be like directly on top of the signal, but we want to be like at a decent point where we're not going to run off. And we're going to let the hill kind of slow us down as much as we can. There we go. We're in the block. We're in the spot where we need to stop. Turn the lights off a little bit because I can see the other headlight coming through. Did I turn on the rear headlight or something? Whatever. Oh, there he is. It's a Western Pacific freight. Okay. Here she comes. Did I get the screenshot? Yep. I didn't hear it click, but oh well. Yep. Random snow unit. Well, that's at least decent in terms of how they designed the freight there. The motive power on that train. That's actually pretty decent. Was it F2? Ah! Wrong button. It's F4, though. There you go. Okay. We'll wait for him to clear, so. A little quiet on the wheel front there. So. Now that we got the train out of the way, we got a 35 coming up here. Just holding here. I mean, a good place to stop the video, honestly. I guess so, considering we're like 40 minutes in already. Huh. Okay. Alright, I'll take one screenshot of that, at least. And it's still going. These long freights, man, they're impressive. We got another waypoint to go to before we need to stop, so there's some mixed cars right there. Like some empty flat cars there, which means that we're usually towards the end of the consist here. Just waiting for it to clear, boy. Are you just holding at the red light there? We shouldn't be blocking him, so I guess he's just holding at the light. Looks like we got the clear now. No, we don't have the clear yet. Wait, is he? Yeah. Oh, no, we got the clear now. So he's coming to a stop. Alright, well, we've got the clear. Let's get one final shot of this train leaving the yard. Alright, boys. There goes the smoke. Alright, boys. This is gonna be it for this video. So I'm gonna probably do this in multiple parts, honestly, because of just how long this scenario is. So like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. again, please donate to the National Museum of Transportation of St. Louis to help restore these 2 streetcars back to their former glory. The link is down in the description below. Thank you for watching.